course, let's also take a look at oil prices now and track any changes that we are observing. Firstly, oil prices, we are looking at WTI crude of the US. It was last at $91.01, and as prices have gone down by $0.29, which is effectively a 0.32% decrease. Moving on, let's also take a look at other baskets as well. Let's move on to the next plate. We have Brent crude. It was last 93.96 and saw a percentage decline of 0.3, effective change of 0.029. Murban crude was last at $91.9 per barrel, change of $1.22, increase there of 1.35%. So those are the three baskets that we are looking at as of now. Again, Dr. Kohli, nothing that can be standardized here in terms of oil prices. Some have seen a rise, some have seen a fall, but let's say by the end of the week, what should we expect?
Well, I think this, the little bit of fall which you've seen is more of reactive. It's not a fundamental change in the trend, because anything above $90 is definitely a sign of stress as far as Strait of Hormuz and supply disruptions are concerned. So this is more of a reactive thing, because there was a temporary pause which President Trump urged Israel to not to gun, Iran, and then Iran also reacted. Okay, fine, we'll cool down as well the missiles which were being fired, which you just announced you just stated in your news capsule. So I think this is reactive. This is temporary. It is very difficult to make a very, very decisive view of what is going to happen. But then by end of the week, it will all depend. If this pause remains for longer, Kriti, then we might just expect a little more cooling down of the prices from here. And the way President Trump has been now signaling, it seems that he's exhausted. He doesn't want to move ahead with kinetic war. So there is some ray of hope, I would say. And if it goes below 90, then I would really conclude that there is a decisive turn in the prices, and we are heading towards a period where we could see more reasonable crude oil prices, because this has upset the economies around the world, including India, Kriti. Look at what is happening. Look at our inflation numbers. Yeah. Look at the cost of all the inputs in the industry. It's all completely in chaos as of now.
How real are the fears of a global inflation and recession, Dr. Kohli?
Well, if you ask me honestly, and if I tell you that most of the so-called developed world as of now, Kriti, I'm talking of Europe, I'm talking of America. If I tell you that it's already in recession, they may not be admitting it. They may not be admitting it because they keep giving false numbers, many of them, 0.2%, 0.3% of GDP. This is a dangerous trend, Kriti, which is developing around the world, that now they don't officially accept themselves in recession. They give these, marginal growth numbers just to stay above, so they don't get the stigma of being a country in recession. To my mind, they're already in recession. The fear of inflation is very real. It has crept into every single part of the world, from America to Australia, from Europe to Africa, across the world. Inflation is very much there. Cost of living, cost of groceries, food, vegetables, energy, of course. They have all shot up. So this is causing, and very interesting data came yesterday, that more than 50% of Americans, they live from paycheck to paycheck, which means they don't save. They just wait for their paycheck to come, and then they spend everything. They wait for the next paycheck. So I think it's a very dangerous situation when your savings are low and your cost is going up. It puts you on the brink of getting under debt as far as a household is concerned, Kriti.
Absolutely a difficult situation that we are looking at, and one that India is also